The third National Climate Forum hosted by the Meteorological Service of Jamaica highlights higher temperatures and decreased rainfall as its main focus. These and other major climate changes were part of the discussion held on Monday. Krystol has the latest.
As the country faces climate changes such as more frequent droughts, increased temperatures, and natural disasters, there is no better time for the Meteorological Service of Jamaica to host their third National Climate Forum. The forum, held on July 7, 2025, gave insight on the recent climate change developments, emphasizing the conditions of the country's standpoint in the face of natural disasters. Mr. Evan Thompson, Principal Director of the Meteorological Services of Jamaica, provides additional insight into the ambitions of the forum.
What the intention is for these forums is to apprise our nation, apprise all our stakeholders about what is really happening with our climate and what the projections are for the next few months, so that we can prepare ourselves for what we will encounter where climate change and climate variability and actually the movements of our climate are concerned.
According to Mr. Thompson, predictions show that though the increase in rainfall may not seem significant in any one year, the country has in fact been experiencing less rainfall and warmer temperatures over the past 30-year period.
So we have moved from where we were talking about a period from 1971 to 2000. Now we're at the point where we're talking about 1991 to 2020, which is a 30-year period that tells us how our climate is actually operating at this time and how it has changed from what we used to see 10, 20, 30 years ago. And what we have noticed is that, of course, all of us are experiencing the higher temperatures, and it has concluded that there are actually higher temperatures being experienced. And so there is a trend toward a warming of Jamaica, not just the planet, but Jamaica.
Various sectors such as the education, health, energy, water, agriculture, and tourism interests were invited and represented in order to make further decisions on how the country can prepare for the changing climatic conditions.
What we noticed from our research is that the patterns of our rainfall have actually changed somewhat. Whereas we would normally get most of our rainfall May to June, much of that has shifted a little bit earlier, more into the April to May, and June is becoming a drier month. Even drier than July now, and July used to be that low point in the summer period. So that's one of the changes we're seeing.
The Meteorological Service of Jamaica aims to alert the wider society on how the nation can be better prepared for certain weather conditions and foster the effective understanding and communication of climate information. Krystol, CVM News.